Dave, Jean, Kim, Avis, Doug, Melinda, Gordon, Angela are all here to play Larry Grayson's Generation Game.
Shut that door and enjoy the Generation Game. What's in store? The best of relations is our aim. Larry Grayson is here to play, so
shut that door. Thank you very much and welcome to the show. It's nice to have you with us. We've got a lot of very unusual games to play tonight and a lot of marvellous guests who are going to pop in. So without more ado, I'd like you to meet my lovely Isla St. Clair.
I'm fine, but I can't stay. We've got so many marvellous guests and I've got to rush off and look after them, OK?
You have? Isn't it funny, and I feel as limp as a victor's handshake.
Our first contestants are from Yorkshire, mother-in-law and son-in-law, Jean Hardcastle and Dave Rigby.
Are you having a nice time with us?
Lovely.
Have you had a nice day?
Smashing.
Good, I'm so pleased. Hello. Seems like a nice boy. Now, you're Jean Hardcastle, and you're from Emsall.
Emsall.
Emsall?
Yeah.
It's like an S, not a Z. No. I see, Jean. And it's near Pontefract, in Yorkshire. And I see you're married with 3 children and 4 grandchildren. Well, I know Pontefract quite well. You have a nice race course there.
Yes, and cakes.
Oh, Pontefract case, of course, yes. But you know, I'm not. You have this race course because I'm not a racing man myself. But do you know, sometimes when I sit down in the afternoon to watch Delia Smith and Zena Skinner, on comes this racing from Pontefract, and it's played havoc with my cooking. And it says here that on a holiday in Blackpool, you tried to fulfil a dare. What was that, Jean? What was the dare?
Look under a Scotsman's kilt. See whether he did or he didn't.
No, well, actually, Jean, Isla, she has I mean, to find this out, you've got to ask a real Scot. Where's Isla's friend? Oh, you're there. This is Jean. This is Flash Harry. Now, what?
Got a kilt, sir.
I'm going to come to that in a moment. I've had the most horrendous... I didn't want to speak about this, but I'm doing it now.
You do, Jim.
I had the most horrendous experience coming down the train. Utterly cold, very, very cold indeed. I wound my way into my berth. I paid for it, of course.
Yes, of course.
And I sat down on the bunk, because there's not a chair or anything like that. You sit in the bunk, and after a while, a little tap at the door. And I thought, well, who's that? Because naturally, you can't see through the door. And then this person came in, as I thought he would have to. And the driver, he said. Oh, I said, if it's all the same to you, I said, I prefer you at the top end of the train. I said, look, I'm going away now, I said, because I've got to meet Larry Grayson. Yeah, I told you I'd bump you. I've got to meet Larry. I said, and half the winter's going in talking to you. Getting back to your spurring, I can assure you when I attend one of these up your kilt, jump your spurring games that we do in the north, rather fun, I have this lovely kilt on, and I can assure you, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing worn. It's all in perfect working order.
Thank you, Well, now you know. Neither do I. And now you're Dave, and this is your son-in-law, Dave, and you're a coal miner. Your big hobby is badminton. Yep. Yeah? Well, one day shuttlecock, and the next day cock shuttle. And yeah, eh? You are.
Cock and shuttle.
Fancy. And is it You once won a competition with your trousers rolled up to your knee doing an impersonation of Mick Jagger singing I Can Get No Satisfaction. No, just don't roll your trousers up. Just would you like to do it?
With the loops.
Yeah. Oh! Very good. Because I can do a very good impersonation as well, but I shan't bother. That was too good. Good. Well, you just go and sit over there, make yourself comfortable, and we'll be with you in a moment. Okay? Could we meet our next contestants, Isla?
From Hampshire, mother and son Avis and Kim Carraher.
How are you, Avis?
Thank you.
You're all right, are you? Good. Oh, dear. Now, Avis, it says that you've been married 39 years to Michael, who you first met when you fell at his feet on an ice rink, and he picked you up. Is that right?
Yes, quite correct.
Just like Sonja Henie and Donna Michi in Happy Landings. Lovely film. You used to look after 2 zebras. Did you work in a zoo?
No, I think you got it wrong.
Oh, I've got it. Oh, yes, I am, yeah. No, you're a lollipop lady.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Because no, this is true. Well, I once took a part-time job as a lollipop man.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And I took the children. I was a lot like Albert Tatlock. And I took these children over the road to school in the morning, and I had to wait until the afternoon until they came out for them to take me back over the other side. I did. Riff-raff. And now you're Kim.
Yes.
And your main interest in life is to keep your wife happy.
Trying to keep her happy, yeah.
It's like a nice boy. And you have been trying for 9 years, but you can't do anything right.
No, I'm still trying to do something right.
Is that right?
That's true, yeah.
Well, actually, it's true, because, you see, we were surprised when he arrived here today because he applied to be on Sale of the Century. And you are a shipwright in Portsmouth Dockyard, and you once actually had a job on the Royal Yacht working in the Royal Bathroom.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Tell me something I've always wanted to know. When it's in use, do they have engaged on the door, or do they run a flag up?
No. I have a favourite, actually.
There you are. Isla, could you tell us about our first game, please?
Aren't these just super puppets? You know this, someone sent them to us and they didn't even enclose a letter. And we'd like very much to hear from whoever it was who sent these lovely puppets to us, because they gave us an idea for our first game tonight. On the boards are pictures of 8 ventriloquist partners. And standing on the floor are 5 well-known ventriloquists. What we want you to do is to write down the name of the partner from those on the boards that belongs to each of the ventriloquists. And you have 30 seconds to do it, starting now.
Peter Brough, our first ventriloquist. Keith Harris. Neville King. Terry Hall. John Boucher. All right, Isla?
Yes?
Who have you for number 1?
For Peter Brough's partner, we have Archie Andrews.
And we too have Archie Andrews. And of course it is Archie Andrews and Peter Brough. I say he wears well.
Do you think so?
I do. You look very good.
No woodworm, you know.
No, I can see that. You look very good, Archie, and I'm very
Thank you
pleased
very
to
much.
meet you.
Yes, and the muscles are good too, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, look at that.
No, don't. Archie, don't do that. It makes me go giddy.
I'd like to see you do it.
Yes, so would a good many people sitting at home. And that would be a good idea, sir. have you for the ventriloquist number 2?
As Keith Harris's partner, Avis and Kim have Cuddles.
Cuddles, and we too have Cuddles, and of course it is Keith Harris and Cuddles. There we are. Hey, you. You all right?
I'm all right, lads. You all right?
Nice colour.
Yeah, seems like a nice boy. Actually, he's been practicing. He does a very good impression of you, Larry.
Oh, does he?
I do a good impression.
Oh, do you?
Look at this. Look at it. Look.
What's he do?
Shut that door.
Who have you for number 3?
For Neville King's partner, we have the old boy.
And we have the old man, but of course it is the old boy. The old man doesn't really matter, and it is Neville King with the old boy, or the old man, and here he is. Has he had a drink?
Has he had a drink?
Now,
be reasonable.
Yes, I let him...
I'll just... Come on! Be reasonable! Be reasonable!
Is he reasonable now? Yes. Well, I'm glad. Ladies and gentlemen, Neville King and the old man. For Terry Hall, number 4, you have...
For number 4, for Terry Hall's partner, Lenny the Lion.
I know. Who else could it be but Lenny the Lion and Terry Hall?
Hello!
Hello. Nice to meet you, Lenny.
Oh, it's great to see. You see you making a spectacle of yourself.
And how are you these days?
Oh, great, Larry. It's great to be... Oh, wait a minute, just a second.
What's that?
Oh, the place is alive.
Terry Hall and Lenny the Lion. And for number 5, John Boucher, we have...
John Boucher's partner, we have Marina.
Marina, and we too have Marina the Mermaid, and that we're all right. Hello, John, how are you? Nice to see you. Isn't she lovely?
Hello, Larry.
Hello, how are you?
Very well. I like you, Larry.
You like me, do you?
I think you're rather good looking.
Do you? Oh, isn't she lovely?
She's gorgeous.
It's been terrible in the dressing room all afternoon with them both. Nice to meet you, John. Nice. Ladies and all my lovely friends here. And Isla, could we have the scores on the doors?
Ian and Dave have 15 points, and Avis and Kim have 15 points too.
Very good. That's splendid. 15 points each. Very good. And Isla, could you tell us now about our second game, please?
Basketball has become an increasingly popular sport in Britain, and we have with us tonight 2 expert players to show us some skills of the game. Welcome, please, Jerry Nichols and Bob Cooper.
Very nice to have you on the show with us. Now, would you like to go and stand over there while I get the contestants and we're going to have fun here? Come on, over you go. Come on, Avis. Down the steps. You come here. You stand there, sweetheart. All right, Kim. You stand here. Could you show us the first drill?
Okay.
Very good, very good. No, you're all right now. We're going to do this one at a time. We think it's best. We had a meeting, and so... We had a meeting. So could you just do that, just bounce it round you? Like they showed you, right? Round you go. No, you have to do it all. You have to go round. Let it go like that, all the way round. I think I did that well. Okay, that's it. Fine, fine. 2 points. 2 points. All right, then, Jean.
I'm going to give E for effort and 1 point.
1 point for effort?
Yeah.
You are generous. Jerry, nice boy. All right, Kim, where you go? You see, you wear those heels. Now,
he bounced it off his foot, so I can't give him anything. 0.
You can't give him anything? Oh, right. Too bad, Kim. Too bad. Avis? Now, what about Avis?
Well, we're going to give her 1 for getting
the
most of the way around.
That's fine. Fine, very good, fine. So we have drill number 2.
Right.
Jerry.
It's very important, Larry, that you have to keep your body completely upright on this one.
Yeah, it's hard for me to do. But see, Jerry, you have such long legs, you see. We've never got a midget doing it. All right, now. Now, you, whatever you do, don't hurt yourselves. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. I'll give him 2 points. 2 points. Bob, excellent. Okay, sweetheart, your turn. Right, be careful. Well, she tried.
I'll give her 1 point because she got it back through.
She did, Bob. So 1 point, sweetheart. All right, Kim.
Keep your body up straight.
Very dangerous. No,
I'll give Kim 1 point.
You get 1 point.
She did it on the second
All right,
time.
Bob. All right, Davis. Davis. You're not going to do it, darling. We're probably here for 2 weeks, but she's not going to do it.
I'll have to give her a 0.
You give a 0. Now, show us the last drill,
okay.
Bob, please.
This is called the figure 8.
The figure 8. That's the figure 8. Well, it could have been 2, and that'd have been very difficult. So could we have the what's the name? The figure 8. All right, love. Yeah, very good. All right, very good, Dave. All right, Jean.
I have to give the first gentleman 2 points because he did very well. The lady was a little slow, so I have to give her 1 point.
You're giving her 1 because I was living it with her. I was doing it with her. I was. I'm like that. Kim, where you go? All right, Kim, you made your point. Not for Kim.
I'll give Kim 1 point.
You give 1 point. Right. Avis, where you go? That's fine.
1 point for a super effort.
1 point for a super... That's fine. All right, now you come over here. Come over there. Over here now. Would you just come over here? There we are. Just stand there now. There we are. Just come over here, sweetheart. Now, right. Now, you're first, Dave. So off you go, Dave. Oh, never mind. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, Jean. You go over there, Dave. There we are. Right. Right. You stand there, Kim. That's right. Too bad. All right, Avis. They're on the point, darling. There you are. Never mind. That's fine. Of course, you see, I used to love to bounce the ball. You know, when I was a kid. I always used to bounce the ball when I was a kid, so I'd like to...
Go ahead, try that.
Could I just have a go,
Sure.
Jerry? Okay. Mind you, stand back, because when I bounce it, I really bounce it. It will probably end up, I don't know, somewhere. But... What a terrible mistake. Thank you so much for doing it. Thank you both so much. For the boys, ladies and gentlemen, Fine. And the scores on the doors.
The names in the frame say Jean and Dave. They have 26 points. And Avis and Kim have 19 points.
So we... farewell to Avis and Kim.
And here are your Door Generation Game trophies.
There you are. Bye, Kim. Nice to meet you. And Isla, could we meet our next contestants who are going to play the Generation Game?
Our third couple tonight are from Jersey. They are uncle and niece, Doug and Melinda Pittman.
Hello, Doug, how are you? Very well. So nice to see you. Having a nice day? Very well. I'm so glad. We get these right. Now, let me see now. Now, Doug, you were Doug Pittman, and you live in Jersey, and you say it's the best place in the world to live.
Definitely, yeah.
Do you really think so?
Wonderful, yeah.
Have you been to Dewsbury?
Yes.
And so you're in insurance. You're very fond of one experience you had with a door. Now, what happened?
Oh, well, I went to this lady's house one night, knocked at the door, and she says, "Come in, Doug." When I opened the door and went in, there she is in the birthday suit.
Because her husband's name was Doug as well.
Yes, he used to knock at the door every time he came home.
Did he? What's her address? No, there you are. And you're Melinda, and this is your niece. And you're also from Jersey, and it says here you have a big fear of spiders. Have you really?
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean. 8 legs. Oh, I can't watch ABBA. And it says you have a wonky finger because you still can't get to sleep without putting your finger in your mouth at night. Is that right?
Yeah.
Which is your wonky thing?
That one. When you do that, it goes all funny.
Let's have a look at it. Oh, show it. Let's have a look. Do it.
It goes to the other side.
So it goes to the other side. Can you see it goes to... Go do it again. Because, I mean, all children, they suck their finger when they're children, but it's when you haven't grown out of it. You see, Everard's got some very strange habits. You see, now, no, it's true, this. I mean, he's got a waterbed, an electric blanket, and he's nearly poached himself to death 3 times. Would you like to go and sit over there, make yourself comfortable for a moment? It's nice to have you with us. Could we meet our last contestants, Isla?
Our last contestants to play the Generation Game are from Suffolk, father and daughter, George and Angela Smithson.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really well, thank you.
You're Gordon Smithson, and you grew up in Yorkshire, lived 16 years in South Wales, and now you live in Felixstowe. You get about a bit, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And it said, when your shipping company made you redundant, you set up your own shipping business.
That's right.
How exciting. The Smithson line. Oh, Yo-ho! Early hearties! Nice to meet you! Ho-ho! I just smelled the salt. Did you smell it? Oh, did you like that?
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I like that. Do you think I did it well? Well, I was hanging on to you. Now, just hold that. You are like Richard Dix in the tunnel. Now, she's going right off, this girl. She's going off.
Sorry.
It's all right, don't be sorry. Now, you're Angela Smithson. Oh, this is your daughter, of course. Of course. Yeah, yes. And it said there that you're a giglet. What's a giglet?
Giggler.
It said when you start giggling, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Isn't she nice? She's nice to have around.
All the time.
Do you giggle a lot?
No.
No, I'm surprised. And it said here that you were in a... it said you were in did a charity fashion show, and the heel of your shoe came off when you were elegantly parading up and down.
Yes.
Which didn't tell. Was it awful?
Oh, it was, yeah.
Were you doing all the thing like a Ziegfeld girl, walking up and down?
Well,
yeah.
quite.
Because Slack Alice... No, you're like a Slack Alice did this during the war, you know. She modelled a siren suit. Yeah. And she got mixed up with a stirrup pump. And the more she struggled with this stirrup pump, the more she got inflated. And she took off, and they couldn't ground her for 2 hours. And when they finally got her down, she'd brought down 3 enemy aircraft. I get carried away, you know. It's Saturday with me. The things I come out with. Now, Isla, could you tell us about... Could you tell us... Don't you start giggling. I've got enough of her. Now, could you tell us... She's a giggler. I'm a giggler. And eats as well. Now, Isla, could you... Isla, don't... Isla, Larry's talking.
Right.
Could you tell us about... She wears a wig, you know. Now, if you look, you can see when it's nailed on. Now, could you tell us about our next game, please?
Well, I just wonder if some of you might remember this. I'm actually not old enough to remember what that was, but it was the beginning of a children's newsreel, which in fact in its time was just as popular as Blue Peter is today. Now, we're going to watch some very old television clips.
Well, what you've got to do now, you've got to guess the programme that you're about to see, and also guess the 2 celebrities. So could we have the first clip, please?
Are you employed by a public authority?
Yes.
And are you testing water mains?
Isla, what have you for the first clip, please?
Well, we have, as the title of the programme, What's My Line?
Yes.
And we've got one actor down, Gilbert Harding.
We have...
Suppose what?
What's my line? Yes. And you have... Eamon Andrews. Well, of course, it was What's My Line and Eamon Andrews, and of course, there too was Gilbert Harding. All right? Fine.
Right.
Now, next one, I want you to tell us the programme that you're about to see and the presenter.
You come from?
Harold Wood, Essex.
Now, you learn to sing, not at school, but in church. That's right, isn't it?
Yes. St. Peter's Harold Wood.
When you learn to sing in church, do you sing many big works?
Well, we sometimes combine with other choirs, and we've often done Messiah, Passion, and Hymn of Praise, and all those like that.
Have you? How old are you?
14.
Oh.
Right. Isla, what have you for...
Well, I like it. The title of the programme is A Children's Hour.
Yes.
Fair enough. And the name of the presenter, Patrick Moore.
Well, we have, for the presenter, we have Hugh Weldon. And for the title, we haven't got a title at all. You can't guess at all. I see. Well, it was All Your Own, and of course it was Hugh Weldon. Right? Now, the next programme, we want you to tell us the title of the music and also guess the programme.
Discharged from an asteroid near the Earth, ammonid creatures are growing to monstrous size and power at the first of the steel pressure domes at Winnet and Flats. Discovery that the purpose of the vast secret plant, planned by infected human beings, is to harbour the ammonids in the recreated conditions of an outer planet, leads to an armed riot by uninfected construction workers.
Right. Isla, who have you for...
Well, as the title of the programme, that's Quatermass, isn't it? Quatermass, yes.
Quatermass.
We didn't get anything from the music at all.
Yes, I thought it was the sound of music. We have Quatermass too, but we have nothing for the music either. But it was, of course, from the planet Sweet, Mars. Now, the next programme, I want you to name the programme and also to name the 3 stars.
I, too, have a reputation to lose, but understand this. Now, understand this, Irene. If you two don't swear to keep away from each other from now on. I won't spare you. I'll divorce you with every possible mark of disgrace. Right, leave her alone. Irene, will you swear to this?
No.
All right, Isla.
For the title of the programme, we have the Forsyth Saga.
Yes.
And the name of the 3 stars, Eric Porter, Dawn Porter...
Irene Dawn.
Yeah, you've got Irene Dawn Porter. And it's actually, I think they mean...
Yeah, well, never mind.
And Kenneth Moore.
Kenneth Moore. Well, we haven't got the title. We couldn't find the title, but we have got just Kenneth Moore. And, of course, we all remember that marvellous series, The Forsyth Saga. And I'd like you to meet Irene, Miss Mary Dawn Porter. Nice to see. And, Mary, we remember that serial so well, and it was shown twice on BBC.
Yes,
and I watched it both times. Do you know, why don't we talk to somebody and get them to show it again? Because it was a marvellous serial, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? And if I may say, you play the part of Eileen perfectly. You really did, and you're a very lovely lady. And you can go now to my dressing room and have a cup of coffee.
Lovely.
Mary Dawn Porter, ladies and gentlemen. And Isla, could you tell us the scores on the doors, please?
The names on the frame say Doug and Melinda with 5 points, and Gordon and Angela 7 points.
Now, Isla, could you tell us about our next game, please?
Well, it's not too likely that many of you will know what this is for, but it's what a gas man uses to bend small pipes. Now, we're not going to let our contestants off that easily, just bending wee pipes. We want them to bend much bigger pipes. And here to demonstrate it for us, Brian Morris.
Hello, Brian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to be here.
Now, you're going to do something with this pipe here because you work for the
Southern Gas.
The Southern Gas Board, and you do this pipe business all the time. So
That's correct,
will you
yes.
do what you have to do with it now?
Well, when we're in people's houses, we've got to bend pipes in different directions, and I'm going over this obstacle here. And to do this, it's observation all the time. We've got to get the piece of pipe in the machine in the correct manner. Goes in the small groove. Put the hook over the pipe.
Right.
All we do is push down.
And that's how you bend it, like that?
That's correct.
Round the bend of the road.
That's very good.
How long have you been doing this, Brian?
For 20 years.
20, really? I suppose you get in some very difficult places to, you know...
Yeah, it's very difficult.
I mean, this, for instance...
Mind yourself.
Ah, yeah, oh, God, yeah.
We'll come up here now.
You got to where?
Up here.
Oh, good.
It's a change of direction, so make sure you bend the pipe in the right way.
Oh, of course, yes. Pretty tuneless, the pipes of Pan. Ronnie Hazelwood knows his work.
There we are. And now we'll bend this round this way
you
now.
You bend that over there?
That's correct, yes.
And you do it so quickly, too.
Yes. I'm very quick.
Yes. Don't be fooled. Is that it? Right.
There we are.
And that goes like that's fine. Okay. Right. Now, Brian, if you come back in a little while and do some marking for
It'll be a pleasure,
You
Larry.
just sit over there, make yourself comfortable. Now, will you all come over here? Yeah, over here. You have 1 minute, 30 seconds, starting now. I like to see a man with a pipe, don't you? 30 seconds. I think you're doing very well. I'd rather put a gas mantle on myself. right, Doug. I bet your wife's loving this. Handyman. I think we ought to do papering a ceiling next week. All right, that's fine. All right, Brian. Right, that's it. Now, what about this? What about this?
Well, he's got a few bends in it. But,
I know, but they're not bad, are they?
No, they're
Ray?
quite good, really.
I mean, they're not you know how people squeeze them together? I mean, they...
Shall we try it on the...
Yeah, let's, come on, come here.
Not bad.
Two. It's two. I think it's very good, Doug. I do, honestly. You just hang on to that. All right, let's have a look at Melinda's here. Stand there, sweetheart.
I think the bending machine got hold of...
It's like a handle to a pram.
Very good.
I mean, if you cut that off, that could be on the back of a pushchair, couldn't it, really? I think it's not bad.
I think 2 for that as well.
You do?
Yes.
Very good. All right, Melinda. Hang on to that there. Over here. There we are. Now you turn this into a bendy toy.
Yeah, it's a bit kinky, isn't it?
It went wrong way, you see, instead of going
You don't
down.
have to... You don't, I can see. Look, you see.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it could be an instrument.
Very good. I think I've done 3 for
Let's
that.
have a look, put it on there. Let's have a look at what happens. Oh dear, don't. I can't look. No.
3 for that one.
3 for that. Right. All right. And what about now? But actually, it's like driving a tram. It is, isn't it? How many?
It fits that way.
Brian?
I think 3 for that one as well. It's a
3
very
for
good
that
try.
one. All right, well, you just... Brian Morris, thank you so much for coming along. It's been delightful to see you. My pleasure. Okay, bye. Would you come in? And Isla, could we have the scores on the doors, please?
Doug and Melinda have 9 points. Gordon and Angela have 13 points.
So, you had to say farewell to Gordon and...
No, to Doug and Melinda. And, of course,
Okay.
this is your trophies you'll both have to take away and be engraved so you can look at them.
There you are.
In the days to come.
Bye.
Oh, with
Goodbye.
pleasure.
Goodbye. And Isla, could you tell us about our end game, please?
Nadion Junioro Njep Vichelet. And that's the nearest I can get to Hungarian for what a gay dress. Well, actually, that should give you a big enough clue to our last game tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, meet, please, the Balaton Hungarian Dance Ensemble.
I do not speak much Hungarian, but it's very nice to have you here.
I speak even less.
Well, Alan, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
I say, it's so strenuous, all this. I mean, I don't know how you do it. Now, tell me, how long have you been together?
As a group, about 10 years.
Would you go over there and come back and do some marking for me?
Greatest pleasure.
OK, Alan, there you go. Right.
Jean and Angela, we'd like you both to choose a straw, and whoever chooses the longest straw has the choice of going first or second. OK?
Right, oh.
Well, you have the choice, Jean.
First or second?
First.
First.
Right.
Well, you two, you'll have to come into my room because you see, you know by now that I have this special room that people go into. We call it the Black Room, and it's all very comfortable and lovely, and we'll just have to go in and see what. Michael Parkinson, what are you doing in my room?
I didn't know it was your room.
You did?
It said gents on the door.
Oh, it did? Now, just a minute. Now, listen to me, Russell. Now, actually, you're getting ready now for the show later on tonight.
That's right.
And I suppose you've got some sparkling guests on,
Well,
as usual.
I have, but I can't tell you about them.
I know you can't. It's a secret.
Yeah.
I know, but I should be looking anyway, so it's not a secret to me.
I
mean, you know,
nice with that blob on your nose.
You like it, do
You must
you?
wait more.
You know, I should tell Mary about this.
On,
Michael Parkinson, ladies and gentlemen. See you later tonight. See you later tonight. I'll murder him for this. You like it? Wouldn't you just? If I get into a mess, show us that I like it. Now, we can do something. You're first.
Right, you come with me.
You take your coat off. You do as you want. We can do anything we like with the BBC. Take your coat off. Anything. Take anything off. Well, this is going to be kind of good, I think. Would you like to take your coat off? You can take your coat off if you like. Does the girl go here? Oh, she goes there. Oh, I'm worn out. All right, Troyes, here we go. Okay, Alan, here we are. Oh, my goodness me. I'm exhausted. Now then, what about...
Well, I think they're both fantastic to start with, you know. Little touches of Russia came in now and again, a little bit of Spain, you know, but... Sure, you know, but, I'd love to give you 16 marks out of 20.
6 out of 20,
Wonderful.
very good, that's lovely. 6 out of 20.
Yes. And, you know, you're just a shade better, you're a little bit nearer to what we did, which is the whole point of the game, you know, and I'd like to award you 17 out of 20. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Now, you see, when I see these sort of things happen, I always want to like do it myself because you know, I love all this, all that lark, you know. So, would you like me to? You would. Well, you just go and sit down over here, and we'll do it. I think. Where would you like me?
I'd like you here.
Oh, you like me there? Isle, you're right now.
I'm here.
Okay.
Well, I'm dressed.
So, if you're ready, Geraldo, we'll do it. I'll just lie down and die. Ladies and gentlemen. No, don't. Hang on, I'll do it. You got the oxygen ready?
Yeah.
Thanks to the Balaton Hungarian Ensemble. Weren't they marvellous? Thank you very much. And now, Isla, could you refresh us our memories and tell us the scores on the doors?
The names in the frame say Jean and Dave, they have 16 points. Gordon and Angela, 17 points.
What have you for Jean and Dave to take home with them?
Well, for Jean, a beautiful carriage clock, and for Dave, it's a digital wristwatch. And, of course, they both have Generation Game trophies to take away with them.
Well, very nice. We do enjoy being with us. And we enjoy it. I'm so glad. Lovely. There, gentlemen. Okay. Will you come over here now, darling? Stop giggling. So just start giggling again. Now, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and it's the best of 2. Are you all right? Now, pull yourself together. You've been a good girl up to now. Nice girl. Now, the first question. In which city is the Acropolis?
Greece. Athens.
Eh?
Athens.
You said it, Athens? Yeah. Good for you, Gordon. Next question. You're starting now, Gordon. The next question. Who was the first president of the United States?
Lincoln.
Washington.
Right. Washington. Good for you. Yes, giggling girl. And now, the next question. Who founded the Boy Scouts movement?
Boo.
Ah, right, you got it. That's Salvation Army. You go. What have we got for Gordon, Isla?
Gordon, a 35mm camera and his Generation Game trophy.
Oh, that's splendid. You better enjoy it, Gordon. And away you go.
That's no problem.
for you, Magic Lincoln. Congratulations, and now over to the room with the loot. Out here. And now, darling, you're going to see a lot of lovely prizes go by, and all you remember in the next 45 seconds are yours to take home with you. And the 45 seconds starts now.
And on Larry's conveyor belt tonight, there's a hostess food tray, a magazine rack, a pressure cooker, a cuddly owl, pork and some Stilton cheese, car vacuum cleaner, a decanter and tray, an infrared grill, 2 World Wildlife pictures, TV game, spice rack and kitchen tray, an infrared lamp, Kitty's garage, a morning tea making machine, pottery breakfast set, children's table lamp, car cassette stereo, table grill.
Here we go. Are you all right, darling? You think you're all right? Oh, there you are, darling. Up you go. Now, remember all you can, the next 45 seconds, and it starts now.
Pressure cooker, infrared grill, infrared lamp, cuddly toy, TV game, tea's made, pottery breakfast set,
Garage.
the garage, food tray, vacuum cleaner, decanter and tray,
2 pictures.
2 pictures,
Spice rack.
spice rack,
The owl.
cassette stereo,
The thing to put the newspapers in.
yeah, newspaper rack,
Hostess.
hostess,
Pressure cooker.
pressure cooker,
Cheese. Calculator.
wine carafe,
Thing for the
decanter.
car. The thing for the car. She has got a lot. Here we are. Come on, darling. Goodbye, God bless. See you next week. I love you very much. Good night.
Goodbye.